Like the Clouds, Like the Wind is a lesser-known anime film. It premiered on television, I believe. This one is about Ginga. She is a poor peasant girl living in the countryside, and the emperor is looking for consorts. So if she can get in and win, she can get a solid food source for herself and maybe her family. So basically, she is recruited by a eunuch to train in the ways of being a lady, manners, eating, like all the different speech and elocution. It becomes a sort of almost YA novel-like story of her trying to sort of become one of the emperor's consorts. It's got a really interesting style. It's done in it's a Japanese animated film, but done in a fictional Chinese like country period piece. So Ginga meets some other consorts that are there. They all wish to be, obviously the emperor's brides, and there's actually some political stuff brewing in the background. There's the empress, I guess, she has her own son, and she doesn't want the stepson to be there, so she's sending assassins after the emperor as well. And there's also a couple of guys that foment a revolution. They wish to start a rebellion just to shake things up because they're bored, so it ends up turning the second half into a lot more of a dreary sort of political story, which is kind of interesting because the first half is kind of like a romance, kind of like, slice of life, kind of fun, comedy, and then it quickly becomes serious and then turns into like a sort of like political thriller with lots of subterfuge and betrayals, and it definitely took me for a loop. A little bit rushed at the end, but overall interesting, really good animation. That's mainly the takeaway. The rest of the story is just okay. So I give Like the Clouds, Like the Wind a 6 out of 10.